Alright, good morning. Now welcome to Radio Maria PNG 103.5. Bring him Christ come long you. Miet Mila Menai na one walk blong me, Lien, Marie Anasia by host long this the program one time Red Cross PNG where you miss have a guard long all get a test day at 11 a.m. Today by me discuss long one important topic, the work of the Red Cross volunteer program na how only work long preparing communities for the World AIDS Day. So before you may begin as a Catholic radio station, you may also acknowledge him na him all talk school belongs CEOs long stop faithful to make good choices and to respect life. This all values by guiding you me as you may talk long the World AIDS Day, the awareness long this hour.
That's right, and while the HIV/AIDS crisis continues to affect families and young people across PNG, the Red Cross plays a major role in youth development, community health, disaster response, and volunteer mobilization. Today we have 4 guests who will help us understand how their work aligns with community education and awareness during this important period. Now, before we go into everything, Mila, would you like to introduce our guests that we have with us here today?
Yes, thank you, Leanne. So, you may got Michael Kaupa, and Michael Kaupa. He's the Youth and Volunteer Development Officer. Rio Kimoto. Sorry.
No, thank you.
He's a NES, International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies, PNG Country Delegation, working alongside with PNG Red Cross Society. And Lumana Walyota, she's been with us for some time now. Thank you for coming. She's the health coordinator for PNG Red Cross. Thank you. All right. By me go inside long first segment long Yumi. So maybe Michael Kaupa, by you give him the background on the PNG Red Cross volunteer program.
I think you got plenty line usatista poli Red Cross one big plan name like inside the community, yeah. But plenty time you mean have one name story behind the Red Cross. So thank you, Michael. If you not talking me plan, usat the listeners plan me plan or click background belong Red Cross.
Okay, thank you, listeners belong Radio Maria. Me and Michael, me youth na volunteer development officer. But me talk little background belong PNG Red Cross Society. So Red Cross Society, I'm one plan belong all Red Cross national societies. Me got 191 national societies. Na PNG Red Cross one plan belong all. Okay, me work as relief assistance and one major role me play. One time all of them belong all volunteers. So volunteers belong me play all backbone belong one work me play make him inside the country. Me play got long world me play got about 14 million volunteers. 14 million volunteers across 191 countries, national societies. Na long PNG Red Cross me play got 11 blood branches. Out of 11 blood branches, me play got 400 active volunteers now register as PNG Red Cross volunteers now currently or start to me play. Also work one time me play na one program or activities all Red Cross national societies delegating long. So PNG Red Cross been established long 1976 through long Parliamentary Act So me play work as auxiliary belong government. But me play is taking bold stance for some me play independence. Me play work also me play at one time all communities now all partners belong me play. Legally background long Red Cross awi in Chelo PNG.
When some all principles where you mean Red Cross you miss an up and tap long him.
Me play got time me play work and me play work underneath long 7 fundamental principles. So 7 fundamental principles and me play got humanity. Humanity talk lo by you prevent him all sufferings long community. Okay, impartiality talk long by you every man based on needs. Okay, independence talk me play must talk lo work lo me play can compromise one time all narbla all institutions or me play must take a more stance from law so work some independent autonomy even though me play staff was auxiliary government. Okay, volunteerism also voluntary service number 4 the principles lo me play work was volunteer me play got desire gain one something me play work long ama. Okay, unity me play all national societies me play me play one plan me play work was one plan status me play one plan. Okay, universality me play step all over the country like world all basic principles me play one and it.
All right. Alongside but this awareness program that Well AIDS Day the awareness program. Okay, how are the branches all preparing more volunteers and a team to deliver strong consistent HIV or AIDS awareness messages ahead of the World AIDS Day?
Okay, thank you. This plan now all volunteers me play process all volunteers me plus engage more through one and I will prepare go and set one programs activities ika one program activities me play is talking more in advance so all must prepare one is something all by participate them at least all must got some background knowledge about him. So all must understand him. Me play got one specific program or activities coordinators. Kind of some now when it's they come up. Me play got health coordinators stuff. So me play salim information go out lo branches. Kind of some now long example. Must be now me play got NCD na central branch. So lo NCD na central branch volunteers lo me play must give him all information about him this la program. So all must coordinate one time. Coordinator must talk one time all, mobilize him all how long one time. Now all must equip him all one time knowledge long specific program or some knowledge. Kind of some time only go make him one awareness. All can confuse him all man. All must talk about him AIDS, how long prevent him AIDS. That's like kind so responsible coordinators also one want to coordinate with them all.
All right, thank you, Michael. Before Leon ask him question them, and for my question and follow-up question, Leon got. So before you go inside the question session, as you were talking about the volunteer, the program background and all that, just give him some key facts, the volunteer program, and then how does one become a Red Cross volunteer, and also some volunteer rights that all volunteers got on them and their responsibilities. Like we lay them all out first before let me go into the question.
Okay,
The volunteer rights.
Volunteer rights.
Okay, volunteer rights. So the thing about him, volunteers, he got roles, he got responsibilities, he got him rights belong on. So recruitment part earlier on when he been come justice been come explain finish long how by you come up as a volunteer. So now me block coming said long one section where time you come up member of the society now. You got him all rights, now you got him all responsibilities. So rights blue emotion. Rights long rights long one on volunteers volunteers get rights long insurance so me play got insurance and stuff insurance and cover so every year time volunteer register 1.5 kina for I mean non-workers na 10 kina for Vegas now so you automatically you start inside the list plus so time me play insure all volunteers time you start inside the insurance now so anything even in the field low duty now you can insure that not one so NARBA rights induction so time you can see induction now by some school talk long how lo by you work inside long Red Cross because Red Cross got values na standards blame so you understand him one basic rules and regulations now by you meet him how to work so first time all about to give how by volunteer second all about to give me about him the organization itself one role blame inside long PNG Red Cross PNG the history about him Red Cross na me explain finish long 7 fundamental principles all about to give me na all about to give me long na rights itself na the responsibility na other policies na code of conducts na trainings where me trainings na programs where me blah over him so this time me plus come long time lo induction so all volunteers me plus understand him now time all satisfied or all side him code of conduct na one man no got them kind of some them depend long la you know some one blah one man voluntary you volunteer you la volunteering time do so you sign up that's the one yeah okay rights long responsibility long almost behind him 7 blah fundamental principles almost behind 7 blah fundamental principles all constitutions blah mibla all rules na one me blah mibla procedures blah mibla I mean sorry lo PNG Red Cross na all no can almost respect him emblem na use him lo way blue use him na almost abide by ogata all national society policies na code of conduct nito okay so this time all responsibilities so right law kind of semi blog him all inside long training one the rights law training all got rights law over the training kind of some example first aid ERT disaster preparedness training and what time will start inside long program long so once all sign up now this time all key trainings were all supposed to see before all go out now implementing all activities
but it's mandatory that all need
mandatory more trainings so not problem all got rights to insurance so not problem essential visibility kind of some me wearing me or two has almost got vest beeps blown so I'm all got rights long I'm all got rights to access slow visibility I'm only go long one field okay all got rights long attending all meetings now all got rights long contest long all leadership position inside long or branch yet so I'm all rights so I'm stuck all got him all still rights yeah inside long when time you start person volunteer plan member plan person.
Oh, thank you. Leon will ask the follow-up question. Sorry.
Thank you so much. You sharing plenty interesting information there talo how background Red Cross you come up with volunteer. You touched a little bit on how online or you can come up member or volunteer register the 5 kina na 10 kina you can up into click site blow one of something the benefits oli got and oli come up one member of the Red Cross, apart from, only giving service back to the people, they have insurance cover, and they do get face day training before only go out lo field. Now lo display na tayo mi work long already long World AIDS Day where mi work lo come up lo December 1st. You also volunteer and youth and development officer with the Red Cross. How are you engaging young people this year lo driving this HIV na AIDS awareness? I think I'm big pla works that already o kata volunteer lo running this how are you doing it?
So M1 Pablo plenty programs it's like so M1 Pablo o kata programs plus activities or programs running so it's like now I'm specifically lo it's like all day I'm also lo mean lo preparing all volunteers lo come participate. Misa email him all, misa get through long any form of social media contact with me guideline, WhatsApp, email.
Emlo hospital solo throughout the countries then.
Kind of similar. Yeah, now me blabba celebrating one events lo. Yeah, me blabba coordinate one time all NCD brands, but it's international now. Kind of same. One may come out programs or teams we come out for the nations now and me blah just salim out go brands as well because me blah got contact stuff me blah got WhatsApp group stuff me blah got email group stuff lo one brands me blah got again me blah got Goroka me blah got Lay me blah got
I think you blah got on plato lo boka misa
Buka stuff
look at one plan have so they're always present on big cloud days so.
Yes so lo disla now me blah salim eli me blah salim all go so all our na mi plus talking all long all yet can come up one time all sample legal programs long all so all can run ima kind of some all can make them awareness lo school or go on the community or go on the health center or any app where you or one partner or all partners tell them as long as all go na all give him all awareness
Okay.
Yeah, it's like that.
So you mean must be you got some work mi work lo side lo go long all community all settlement now all schools too la this time or
this time now I'm back come back long coordinator long program now. So me contact him all volunteers finish. So me connect him all one time program health one man now coordinator now. So time me come to them now. I'm using all the talk all by making more sense now I'm stop learning it long coordinators responsibility.
Volunteer more set non stop. Awesome.
So I'm sure some young listeners out there they might be interested or volunteers part of your team. So one of all opportunities all young volunteers have to make the temba it will make a real difference in their communities.
Okay, one opportunity. Inside the Red Cross, you got plenty of opportunity. Kind of stuff. You sign up. It's like if you want smarting or if you want I mean, it doesn't matter the classes of people, but as long as you sign up now. If you want a student, you sign up. It's a end of experience, hands-on experience. So you can go long. Or can Salim you go long field or make him assessment or you can go and talk to the community for leadership development or kind of you got plenty of opportunity areas stuff. You got all programs where you are building a personal development to stuff. So it's like it's plenty of opportunity to us. So you sign up now all by programs managers. You got all programs activity come up now. One specific branches all like him all by implementing them. All volunteers but this level got opportunity long engage those specific.
So you yourself you want to volunteer too or
me and my staff me staff me come with some intent me after graduation now I'm all me or some staff so now I'm me youth and volunteer development to some staff. Yeah.
Okay, before we go into a short break, in you share one plus story of a young volunteer who inspired others through work blow with Red Cross?
Oh yeah. Me plaka plenty of young pla sa come na go. Also me now me start 2 years on the mall. So 2 years on the mall me coordinate on the project.
Okay.
Me coordinate on the project and 1 year project na me train up on the climate change 1 year 2 so climate change training. Me trainer. So me go out me work the training with plenty youths. Plenty youths me work the training round so one pla something. Inspiring all not pla youths also engage in climate activity. Climate activities also thinking of climate change activity against current climate crisis. So lo stop lo how long all can like adapt going to long climate change kind of some training for me especially I'm based on adaptation, youth adaptation, where all youths can adapt going to long all climate change, so all can how long adapt going to kind of some if you got one flooded area you advocate to build a post house so certain climate areas is different. So one plan me look all mangilo buka maybe ngolo bukana maybe in one me running training lab stuff na all been proposing how to make him well because drinking water lab and when fresh water to mas lapa. So all decide long working on the water well. So all been go out, all been making assessment, making survey, asking all community. So you have to make it basic, all basis one necessities in place so that all outline to Masawa, you must make him community Masawa. So all community to all engage, all try and like some all information as much as possible now. So this like one I'm penning stuff. So me all look all youths the community are very engaged, all very engaged. So that's like keeping all their minds where I'm stuff outside long all any other activities people are looking all concentrate this last which influencing all not again all thinking will come join. So people are looking after Mila come now they were like all flooded register now. So that's me looking on the activity out of climate change and some
I think if I may add on to the discussion at this time we talk Red Cross na this I think one good story where you busy talk lo naraplan listening thing lo mention him you yata awesome like I picked up from the discussion you can look at awesome you came in as an intern and then now you work permanent you kisi one permanent position now lo you work inside. So I think this time one good encouragement to long listeners plan all viewers lo you start youth you stop nothing lo house some time me hat lo you me lo painim free training so one good way lo you painim way lo giving back lo community lo you and you come sign up on the Red Cross 5K natasol na in that way you bungim you yet want more good line na I open implanted door lo you mo you kisim training on this la training na we misi lo you lo painim good work na this la. Now, I think the site volunteer to I think one last year we think we were fortunate enough to Aida Kenneth to certain bin kisim this la movement family links medal and one lo 5 line inside the whole world where you started bin kisim this so you me listeners blong radio Maria this la you look volunteer but then I make kisim this la look service so you can find him purpose you too inside lo passing the volunteer one time Red Cross inside the community.
I mean, yeah.
Thank you, Mila.
Thank you, Leanne. I'm sure it doesn't require you to get university degree or kind of second. It's in a way it's good for the youths. Like it keeps them out from the social activities like outside.
Exactly.
Do something good for themselves and for the community also. Alright, thank you to our listeners and our viewers. We'll be back. You plan on voice blow Rio and Rio. I'm so sorry.
thank
And Lumana. But for the second segment, please put him Yao and still please be with us. Bomipla come again with Lumana and Ryo for the second segment. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, me host too.
You will still.
You
come
found a
with Lumana.
look question.
That's why I told you to highlight it.
We're back.
All right. Thank you once again to our viewers on Facebook and listeners. Thank you for joining me for this program, One Time Red Cross PNG. Now by me go inside long second segment with me, and to make you meet to help us remember our topic on the Red Cross Volunteer Program and the World AIDS Day awareness, which is coming up, and we're doing awareness for it. All right, Mr. Kimoto, you work directly with communities as a nurse. Okay, from your experience on the ground, what are some common misconceptions about AIDS that you often come across?
Okay, so these days in Japan, there's people who have HIV virus. So I think it's important to understand clearly what spread the HIV virus, how the HIV virus spread to the people. So, and like in a daily life, just shaking hands or sharing the foods doesn't spread the HIV virus. But maybe in Japan it's the same situation, but some people don't understand clearly about what the HIV virus is and what the AIDS is. So some people don't know about the difference of the HIV virus and the AIDS. It's different, right? The HIV virus is a virus, and the AIDS is a disease caused by HIV virus. So I think it's important to understand clearly about that. As you said, I'm a nurse from Japanese Red Cross, so yes, I think that.
Yes, maybe you could give us a background on the awareness in preparation for the World AIDS Day, and just some key points for the segment.
So what is World AIDS Day?
I see. So every year on 1st December, people around the world mark World AIDS Day. So this year, the global theme is overcoming disruption, transforming the AIDS response. So on this day, we remember the people who have died from AIDS-related illnesses and stand with people who are living with AIDS HIV today, and renew our commitment to prevent new infections and to reduce stigma and discrimination. So World AIDS Day started more than 35 years ago, at a time when people knew very little about HIV and many were afraid to talk about it. So since then, we have made progress. So we now have effective treatment and better knowledge about HIV is transmitted, and many people are living long and healthy lives with HIV. But in Papua New Guinea, HIV is still a major public health concern. So new infections continue to occur in each year, and many families and communities are affected in different ways. So for PNG, World AIDS Day is not just about the past, it is about what is happening now and how we can work together to protect the people we care about it. And I think it's the same in Japan too, that it's important to think about these components in Japan too, I think. Thank you.
I think it's a very nice initiative that the Red Cross, is coming up with. I mean, to want to celebrate it this year, even though it is celebrated every year, I believe. So now that I think the national, not that I think, but this year there's been a lot of public headlines on how it's there's a HIV crisis in Papua New Guinea. So it's a really good initiative that Red Cross is coming up with to bring awareness to the people, especially now that you mean like Dr. World AIDS Day coming up in December 1st. Mila, any thoughts on that?
Yeah, as some other listeners and viewers, all about thinking of the World AIDS Day, it's about people like, when we're doing the awareness, it's to prevent the virus, like you see. But it's also a day of, day of remembrance and awareness also, like as you mentioned, thinking those who have been died from AIDS, and to also make awareness during that. All right. Okay, and in terms of supporting volunteers, yes, in terms of supporting volunteers, how do you ensure that volunteers have correct clinical guidance so they don't spread misinformation during outreach?
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, we will have a plan to the activity. We will join activities at Port Moresby National High School in Port Moresby in 1st December. And we're preparing some panels and distributing cards like that to explain about what the HIV is and how it's spread like that. So as you said, not to share some misconception. We want to explain beforehand the volunteers, so how to explain what is the HIV is. So and we want to have a short session for the volunteers who attend the activities to ensure that explain the correct information like that. So could you add something like that?
Yeah. Thank you. Just add on when I'm talking, all volunteers will take part but me go through one time all na. All stop one time me time go through the awareness, and also during that awareness me plan lo make him me partner one time National AIDS Council. And over make him program from Unagi Oval, but met all by go through the motor code and convoy one time vehicles go down to Port Moresby National High. The target audience all students, high school students, all the schools from NCD by boom lo Port Moresby National High. So I'm all target audience for me plus so by all volunteers come stop on me plan and make him slide activity and got photo got one booth set up to have. So if public like find out more about him, Red Cross tool can come look at me plus time.
Awesome. I think you mentioned him one public law about but you make him lo December 1 I come sem lo pomnets. Na I think you got some listeners lo me pla usata oli sick na oli stop lo house. Do you think you mean up give him little background information pa so long one difference na melo HIV na AIDS for those who cannot be able to attend lo this la walk about because me sabi kat planting kind of something well money wari long some pla listeners lo me pla oli stop long way or by a neighbor lo come na join him this pla worthy walk way me la walk about long. So do you think pa na share him little lo this la the
Thank you. Yeah, like it's like HIV AIDS virus when time man or marry kiss him, contract him. Now bali that call sick AIDS time bagarap him immune system again. Now by got this la sick. So time virus go inside past time. Now time stop inside the body now bagarap him body now. Time bagarap him all immune system or banis the body now. Time man feeling weak now and it's like sick AIDS come in time body system no strong now by put him man he go down but he got marasin again. He got marasin no sick where lo hap where how sick where all go visit him. No can kiss him, help him logan. So now we got marasin lo help him. He no blow cure him or he no blow finish him sick but him lo control him that's all. So who said he got this la sick or one pla family member he got can encourage him all over how sick. Now he can kiss him, check up. Now can put him lo marasin.
good pla sharing story kimi tok lo I think some pla we go finish lo sa to line only Harim Radio na whenever we had Scott White sa tempin come on temi pla on the show na bin tok klik tu lo HIV AIDS na especially more specifically lo how it has become a health crisis inside long Papua New Guinea.
The cases have increased.
Na
So funny.
lo work blow you plan now inside one time Red Cross. What are the key health messages that you prioritizing that you guys are prioritizing this year as part of the World AIDS Day awareness campaign?
Yeah, me pla like talking more almost faithful lo one pla partner if all married, almost faithful partner blow, almost avoid him sex. Na this la time all make him all ba abrusem sla sick.
Yeah.
So this last sick like HIV AIDS you pla tok long and by you kisim tasol time you stop one time one pla man anara pla mere o ikato nara pla way lo kisim to sem misa hari mo lain sa tok lo if one pla yusim resa na become yusim same resa na mikat sick we can kisim to emi true emi no true.
Yeah, through time it's like pinatan no diet na you put him slaresa going sa lo skin you back kiss him. Time it's like sick pinatan stop yet lo slaresa. Or open cut where money got open cut na you too got open cut lo skin to you you can likely lo kiss him.
True pla.
Yeah, that's right. So you were talking about you talk long side long marasin. It won't kill you, but then by helping kill you, it won't cure the virus, but then by helping you live long, right? Is there like maximum years given or like so how does marasin
work?
Depend lo one man. How you kiss marasin, how faithful you. Kiss him marasin na lo go back and lo diet to you. Then you kiss him diet to you good na then narapla something a love from the family. Care and love from the family too. Suppose plenty discrimination stigma can kill him man hari.
That's right. Yeah, making me thinking that
movie
blog. Petrus.
Yeah,
They were all been. You said something about love and care and all that, and then they got isolated. Like all that got stopped all yet. People didn't know much about how contracting the virus. That's where it's a good thing that we're talking about it and letting others know that. Like you were just kissing through like
sharing kai, sharing plate cup spoon you know not kissing. So you must show him love na care for your family. Where he got this last sick. Slatuba help him to live long.
Yeah, and one way to find out if you have the virus or not is by testing. So Mr. Kimoto, please tell us the importance of testing, please.
Yes, so as you said, that first it's important to know your status, our self status. It's the same in Japan that people don't know about our self status. So yeah, it's important to be a test that yes, and many listeners might ask where can I get go for an HIV test. So yeah, there is several clinics on the facilities to where they can take a test. So in Port Moresby, there are several places where HIV testing and counseling are available. For example, the Port Moresby General Hospital, and Early Care Clinic in Waigani. We went there, the Early Care Clinic, and they introduced us that there are free tests. And for the Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday.
Yeah,
that's
Monday
awesome.
to Friday. So the time is 8 to 4 p.m. Right? Yeah, and they can also the patient can also take treatment ART medicine for free. Yeah, so it was
It's amazing.
Yeah,
It's
I
awesome
thought
stuff.
yeah, it was so. I thought it was so amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah, so and there are also other government and church health facilities and some NGOs in NCD that offer HIV testing. So if you are not sure where to go, you can ask at your nearest health center or clinic, or contact the National AIDS Council, NAC, or your provincial health office to find out which services are available in your area. Yeah, yeah, like that.
I think that's awesome. You talked about the testing and all of that, and I think sometimes, especially now that the health may come out that it is like declaring the AIDS crisis inside the country, yeah, there's a lot of fear around. Oh, what's gonna happen if I get tested? Like, how is that testing being conducted? You're a nurse, so you would be able. Do you have to go through like some long process? Is it a long process? Is it rigorous? Is it really painful? There are some fears around that. Is it too painful, or is it like a malaria test? Like, how is the test being conducted?
So the HIV blood test.
Yes,
right
the
now?
HIV blood test.
So that, sorry, I don't know about the HIV virus test is going on, but in Japan it's collecting the blood. It's the same, right? So maybe it's a little bit hurt that when insert the needle, but it's just like that.
You don't have to worry about
temporary.
going into an operation room. It's
No.
just a needle.
Yeah. So
Just a needle.
just temporary pain. So and just that, yeah. And you can know that your status for free. So it's very. So sorry. Could you add something?
Yeah. For like inside lo clinic, you time one time go. I must say cancel him all pastor. Talk one time all. Yeah, give all school talk so that mindset all I'm settled past them. I'm settled past them now. All by make it testing now. All by kisi consent. I'm alright to mix him. Me check him now. So all by give him all counseling session past them, pre-counseling. And then after the test too, we will make a post-counseling. So I'm kind of saying by help him along. When whether negative or positive, all by kissing answer, I'm all by accepting. So on the big plan or some process we all by go through. But it's not, I'm no some operation or when I'm kind of some injection solo, needle prick the solo. Like sim make it test. I'm little test, but just that make a mind the man settle and also go through counseling past them, pre-counseling past them, behind make it testing. After the testing too, we post counseling.
Yeah, I mean on that note, all plenty all man meri. All like those if all those ones that they have the virus, all feel uncomfortable, na kind of second like same lo go lao sick. What if like me go and then people will say, oh man, I got this like sick thing. You mean Papua New Guinea, so we talk.
It's just that you know that, but
Yeah, you know that, but also if you just to be on the safe side, also prevention is better than cure. But then like you go, but I must say, man, I'm got
test.
this kind of so to all our guests, I have a question. Okay, why is still important for people in PNG to talk openly about HIV and AIDS today?
Yeah. I sorry, I talk with in Japan like that, but in Japan it's still difficult to talk about the HIV openly with the people, like with friends, with family. But I think this is my opinion, but I think it's one problem to one concern to spread the HIV virus, because as I said, people don't know about what the HIV virus is, how the HIV virus spread. But if we can talk openly about the HIV virus and the AIDS, like in school or in the family, we can know, we can understand clearly. But nowadays people don't have much information about that. Might be so. Yeah. So sorry. Wow, so is this the answer that your question? So,
I think, us having this discussion as well is part of, normalizing discussions around HIV/AIDS. So it's easy for people to feel open and free to go and get checked. It's better to know your status than you stop lo tutak na you got pikinini now na you pasi sick lo pikinini view.
It's so sad that babies, like all babies death, me are in law, like this awareness program that all local radio and others, that babies too are like all kisim sick. It's not their fault they're all kisim, but because the mother has it and pass color baby, which is a sad thing. Okay, one question. How can volunteers, churches, and churches, youth networks, and local leaders work together to create stronger awareness and support for people living with HIV? Me put in the floor.
Like as for like maybe I'll go towards this day now na maybe like talking public or some like if one pla inside the community or inside the house got this like kind sick, like maybe like talk openly now or just like discrimination, stigma. I'm not can come up because now but make him but not help him slaman or marry wax him sick. So now it's like awareness now like make him or same. If one pla is him sick, you must seek him, help him low. How sick lo how lo by you look out in this la man or marry inside the family or inside the community. So time you make him or same. And by me na look him or same got this la sick na by me na make him by worry too much lo sick when kiss him and feel part of the family na part of the community and can take part as a normal person inside the community, inside the house too. So maybe like him or same. Family must stop hamamas one time inside the house na inside the community. So there's like awareness number like making most is like something no can come up inside the community na house na almost enjoy my life na stop good inside lo. So it's like time you miss surke mouse na surke msla talk save or awareness ko one plan nara plan at least you mi oketa got this la Lig tintin no idea how to look out in one place where got this sick. Now you can help him na you may by try lo talk savel or narapla where all by can look savel or sick na too. He got way lo abrusim to stop. So time all behind him was la school talk all by abrusim na sick too. By me try lo help him all health workers lo reduce him sick so. Plenty work no can come up inside the house sick, but you me all people now you me say no say help him lo try him lo protect him me play it or help him lo abrusim also kind sick now. Plenty work say go lo house sick we house sick line sex him big pla bagarap lo make him work la thank you.
Alright, thank you our guests. Thank you, Mr. Kimoto.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Lumana. Thank you, Mr. Kaupa. Thank you for your time. And thank you to Red Cross for sharing your insight and their amazing work that you are doing. Alright, our session today, the talk with Red Cross, it aims to remind listeners that while HIV is real, hope is also real with correct information, treatment and community support. People living with HIV can live long, healthy and meaningful lives. So no can poret or get tested. It doesn't mean that you you got na by go get tested, but like I said earlier, prevention is better than cure. So yeah, by me finish there. Thank you once again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.